Hello everyone and welcome to The Mess. My name is Jake, also known as Plant Gay for Life. Real quick, I just want to show you something I've been working on right here. Okay, wait a minute, math time. My sister's in-law, so my sister's husband's sister's soon-to-be husband. Oh god, I already lost track. Anyway, my sister's husband's sister asked me to make her a painting of Niagara Falls for her soon-to-be husband. So let me show you real quick. So I made it with oil. Wait, hold on, it's a little bit backlit, so let me adjust. There it is right there. Haven't painted in a while. But it was nice to get back into the painting. And now I just have it on the wall here, waiting for it to dry. It's going to, oh, stop with the epilepsy, sir, stop. I hate it when it does that, just stop. We are in the 21st century. There's no need to do this, okay? This is not 1992. Let's get with 2024, okay? It is almost 2025. Being that I haven't picked up a brush in so long, I like the way the water came out right there. I still have to add a little mist in this corner here. I like the way the American Falls came out. That came out pretty good. I might add a little bit more detail on this edge right there. What else? What else? And then I'm gonna add a little bit of mist right here just to darken just to lighten this dark area right here. But yeah, I like the way the falls came out. You know, when you can capture water in motion, that's really good. We can capture really anything in motion, but especially water. It looks really good on campus. But yeah, I love oil painting. I just don't like how it takes forever to dry. But yeah, love Niagara Falls. I actually went there when I was like 13, 14. A lot more mist than you see here. So she asked for less mist. There's way more mist there. So, you know, it's very, very misty there because the falls are just so big. And this horseshoe fall on the Canadian side, it's sort of, if you're overhead, it's sort of shaped like this, like a horseshoe. So it's kind of like the falls are like falling into each other. So they kind of create this psh. So like the falls, we were on a hotel, like on the top floor, and like the mist just went psh. It just went up like a skyscraper. So I had to dial it back a little bit so you can kind of see the falls a little bit better. Interesting fact, they have like this canal dam thing. I don't know what you call it. Basically in the evening, they put up this like wall thing, whatever, before like the falls happen to slow down the water, to slow down erosion, because erosion has been having the falls recede over time. And they're trying to slow that down. They lower the wall so that the falls can, you know, fall at full force during the day for tourists. And then in the evening, they put up the walls. And you can actually see the walls get put up, which was kind of interesting. You can see them get put up when you're on those high like hotels and stuff. You can see them get put up, and it slows down the waterfalls a little bit. And then some people would like, some idiots would get into a little barrel, not this big, they get into a barrel like human size, and they'd go over the fall and come out alive. Stupid heads. All right, but that's not what this video is about. I just want to show you that. This video is about this guy. Oh, I just tripped. Oh. But thank God for in-body stabilization. You couldn't even tell. So guys, it has been, let's see, about a year and a half, over a year and a half, since I don't mind all these cords. I'm just charging things, guys. Guys, it must look aesthetic for YouTube. It must look aesthetic. It must look aesthetic for you. For YouTube. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. So, I have the mister with the water reservoir at the bottom, and it showers the plants a couple of times a day, in the morning and the early afternoon. Right there, right on top, right there. And this is what I get to see. And it has been growing in so beautifully. And it has waxed and waned over this year and a half. But right now it is looking so lush and beautiful and just, oh, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Wait a minute. I need to clean my Is that better? Is that better, guys? So first of all, let's look at the cabinet itself. For any of you that was like, oh, I'd like to do this, but I've heard about like rusting. So yeah, guys, there is gonna be some rusting. So there it is. And you know what? It's what it is. And yes, you can see my very DIY weather stripping and insulation and all that stuff. I didn't drill a hole for this wire, this thick wire for this waterproof grow light. So I just kind of like taped it there. But some people will drill a hole in the back. Yeah, so it's very ugly here. And these magnets here have gotten pretty rusty and crusty. Look at these micans. They have just crawled all over. I just recently had to replace the magnets on here because they rusted off, and they actually fell off of the grow lights. The grow lights have been hanging on, so far so good. This particular waterproof grow light has been discontinued. It's no longer available on Amazon, so once this one dies, I'm going to have to find a different one, so not looking forward to that, because this one just happens to fit so nicely in here. Because I just don't want to worry. I mean, maybe I could put a Barina grow light in here, but I just don't want to worry about like any. First of all, a fire hazard. Like that's number one. That's absolutely number one. But number two, like I don't want to like have it work for a few weeks or a few months and then have it short out and just die. And then I wasted my money. You know what I'm saying? That being said, these fans right here that I got on Amazon, and I have a link for them below for the products that I use. They're not advertised as waterproof. I don't even know if they're advertised as water resistant, but they have been sprayed and sprayed and sprayed, and they are such troopers. They have done so well. And these are still kicking it. And the ones below, just recently, the one on this side died, and I cut it off. I cut it off by the wire here. But this one, do you hear it? It's still going. It's still going at high speed. But yeah, guys, so let's listen to any squeakiness. Do you hear that? Sometimes a little bit, but not too much. So the rusting really isn't that big of a deal for the tall Mills bill for this particular cabinet. I don't really have an issue with leaking or anything like that. And yeah, that's really it. Also, where does this thing go? How does the what? Oh, okay. I was like, where does the tube for the water go? Oh, so guys, so this is where the water comes through. So let me show you real quick. It's great. So I can control it via an application right here. Oh, that's a bird that I took a picture of from Panama. So, smart home. So, oh, by the way, there's a sensor in here. It's hidden in the back. But it tells me the temperature, the humidity. It dropped to 70% because it's open. But I can go in here, and once it's connected, it can show me the temperature fluctuation and the humidity fluctuation throughout the days, weeks, months, and throughout the entire year. Let's see it. So there it is by day. So the temperature seems to max out around, what is that, like 6 o'clock? And then starts to drop off a little bit. And then once the grow light turns on early in the morning, it starts to go up again. There it is throughout the week. It pretty much stays about 100% humidity, only dips a little bit. And there it is throughout the month. And when it dips into the red, that's when I usually open it, or it will let me know. I have it set to notify me if it falls below a certain humidity, or more importantly, if it goes above a certain temperature in the summertime. So if it goes above 95, it lets me know so I can open it up, air it out. But I keep this grow light at the lowest setting so it doesn't emit any heat. So I can touch this up here, no heat, because guys, I can turn this all the way up like that and it will get hot, and these arrows will probably get very, very burnt. Now these arrows down here will probably grow really nicely and they'll love it, but overall the entire cabinet will not like that. So I turn it off and then I just slowly turn it on. There we go. But yeah, wait, I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of going all over the place. Let me go back to this. So it's a smart reptile mister. That's where I got it on Amazon. I think I have it listed as well in my little Amazon shop. So that it shows me the last misting, the next misting. I have it on timers. I can also manually do it. So ready, watch this. So you hear that and you see that? Now, one big con to these, I will say, is that they can get a little bit clogged, meaning that like not so much clogged, but like they can get a little bit like misaligned or unaligned, and then they'll start squirting like a hose, and they don't spray. And when they don't spray, not everything gets sprayed properly. So like if I go away for a week and I'm relying on this, not everything gets watered equally, and that, you know, that can cause some drying out over here, drying out over there. So that I really don't like. So I have to kind of keep an eye on it every couple of days. I have to kind of watch how it's being sprayed. So I usually have to like unscrew it a little bit and then screw it back in. It's usually an easy little fix, but it's just a minor inconvenience. I don't remember how much this mister was. I don't think it was that expensive, if I can recall, but I don't recall. And there might be other better quality misters out there, but I think every so often you have to go in there and maybe just give it a little clean. There is a little tiny loose piece in there, so you have to be really, really careful that loose piece doesn't like fall out and get lost, because then you're screwed. You have to get like probably a new set. But I think that's it in terms of like the functionings of it. And then under there, I just have all the wires and electronics and stuff, and you know, that's pretty much it. So should we just get into the tour? Did I miss anything, guys? If I missed anything, let me know, and I'll answer it in the comment section. But all right, guys, let's just get into the tour. Let's see what's growing. Let us see, guys. So there is just stuff growing all over the place. Right off, let's just start from the top. So we got some philodendron micans. Now, guys, this micans is very special. When I went to Panama, these micans were growing everywhere. When I tell you everywhere, I mean everywhere. So I was able to take like a couple little cuttings and leave like 99% of the plant that was just growing in abundance everywhere there. So all of this micans that you see, all of the micans that you're gonna see here, this is all wild micans. Not all the leaves. These are all leaves grown in my care, but the genetics of the plant is wild micans. So Heterasium var Heterasium, aka micans that we all know and love. So it looks and walks and talks and quacks like a micans, but the fact that it's a Panama micans, it means so much to me. You know, it's just, it's fun, it's cool, and I love it. I love it. So all the micans you're gonna see is wild micans. Also, over there, that micans potted up is a wild micans. From what I have heard, it's so hard to get like a permit. A lot of like botanists don't even get the permit. They just collect plants without the permit, so they're technically illegally taking plants. But the way I see it, guys, to me poaching is taking plants to sell, which is not what I'm doing. Collecting a plant is collecting it to study it or to have it to grow, and you take a little piece of it. Well, I guess we'll see how people react to that. We'll see if Plant Gay for Life gets into some hot water. But then again, what else is new? This right here is Ficus villosa. It's a little bit sunburnt up here, a little bit bleached. Down here, though, it just loves it. And I love how hairy it is. Look at that hairy bastard. Look at this. Wait a minute. Can it focus? Will it focus? Will it focus? Does it want to focus? Right there. Can you see that? Look at this. It's like a Harry Potter plant. Look at that. It's nasty. And look at all these growth points. The leaves come out like a bronze or like a maroon. That's really cool. Oh, this is a really special philodendron, Terrarium, or heartleaf philodendron. This is a cutting of my late Grammy's big, beautiful plant that she had. That one of her caretakers put outside, and they put it out in the full sun. And any of you know that putting a philodendron in full sun 99% of the time is a big no-no, especially these guys. It got scorched and died. But my mom has a piece of it, and it's growing beautifully, and now I have this piece right here, and it's growing all the way up here. It started all the way down there. Way down there, guys. We're gonna see it down there in a second. Now, guys, let's take a look at this. So guys, I'm gonna be honest, I forget the name of this orchid because I threw a lot of orchids in here and they just sat in here for like a year and a half, and I just forgot who was who. And I used to have another one of these in here that died, and I don't know. But isn't he just pretty? This is the one and only orchid that has ever flowered, that has ever spiked and bloomed in the terrarium. Bravo, sir, bravo! I just love that, I love it, love it. Mini orchids, guys, love me some mini orchids. Can we get closer, or is it like gonna not focus? So there it is. Can we get closer? Can we get closer? Can we get closer? Oh, how close can we get? How close can we get? Can we get? No, that's about it. That's about it. Can we get closer? No, that's about it. Okay. All right. Well, you get the idea. Right here we have some air plants. Check these out, guys. Here and over here. Just kicking it, just chilling. Just to add some visual appeal. Right over here, we're gonna have a lot of miscellaneous anthuriums in here, guys, that I have lost the tags to. Not lost the tag, but I've decided not to tag things in here. So a lot of things, I don't know what they are. So I'm gonna show you things, I'm like, I don't know what they are. And I'm waiting for them to, kind of reveal themselves by showing their mature features. Because I don't want to put a bunch of tags in here and have it not look natural. I want it to look wild and natural. I want it to look like Panama. I want it to look like Costa Rica. I want it to look like Colombia. You know what I'm saying, guys? But this guy, this is a black swan. This is a black swan, like dreg. This is like a one that I never sold. So it's got a little bit of that oiliness to it. But it's one that never really grew very fast, so I have it in here. We'll just see what happens to it. Oh, there's an anthurium back here. There's a guy hiding back there, like a hybrid. Don't really know what he's doing. Do you see? Can you see? There's a leaf right there. I think it's that like Cerro Campanense. It's a hybrid with that, I believe. But it's just kind of chilling at that size. This guy, this was my Sogo Lawrence, and it has that beautiful, beautiful fragrance with those like sunset colored flowers. And yeah, it just like totally crashed, guys. It just totally lost its root system and a lot of its leaves. So I'm trying to rehab it in here. Guys, the moment I find another one in the flower district, I'm just gonna toss this or just keep it in here. I don't know, because I love that. Like I want to grow it again. This was such a great plant to grow. It was so fragrant. It was so beautiful. I loved it. I think I overpotted it. I think that was my issue. I overpotted it and I underwatered it. Actually, you know what? I overwatered it.
it was too wet and it got root rot. That was what happened. Right here we got that philodendron. Yes, because a philodendron, guys. Where are plant-based philodendrons these days? I don't have a lot these days. This is the squamicol pink, or squamicol blood. There's like a salmony pink, and then there's like that blood pink. Look at that. Look at that. This guy used to be a lot bushy, and then he kind of tied back. But now he's kind of, you know, he's on the rebound, so he's kind of chilling here. He's only had like 2-3 leaves at a time. I thought he'd be a lot bigger at this point. He's got a pretty big stem. I haven't really been able to propagate him or anything, unfortunately. But there he is. This guy I just put in here, this was my zebra bromeliad. The Ackmenia shantinii, or Ackmea shantinii. Yeah, I think it's Ackmea shantinii. I just threw out the mother plant, and I just realized that, oh, there's a snail on here. Does that mean it's rotting? Maybe, I don't know. Usually the snails go on things that are rotting. So we'll see if it survives in here. Can you please focus? Please focus. I need things to focus in here, or else what's the point of making videos? But yeah, I think what happened was maybe it already flowered, and it was slowly dying back to put out a new pup. That's usually what bromeliads do, I believe. I believe when they put out a new pup, the mother plant dies. Because that's what Tillandsias do, or like these air plants. Usually what happens as they put out a pup, the main plant dies. And that's just, you know, their life cycle. So hopefully I can grow out this guy because they're beautiful. I see them on Etsy, you know, so I can always get another one. But we'll see. We'll see. This right here, guys, look at how tall he is. He goes all the way down there. This is a Monstera. I also don't have a lot of Monstera, guys. Monstera obliqua, the classic Peruvian form. I'm not very knowledgeable on obliqua. I know there's like 1,000,001 varieties, and I believe they're about to get like reclassified. I think there's somebody currently studying them, and I have a feeling that he's probably going to take a look at all these varieties of obliqua and reclassify them all and make them all their own species, because they're all completely different. I mean, let's just be real. Like, why are they all obliqua? Like, this is the only one that looks like this, and all the others look different. So I don't know what's going on over there. It always baffled me how philodendron has like over 500 or 700 species, and Terrarium has 1,500 known species as of recording this video, and then Monstera has like 50 or 60. It's like, what? But then they have like 1,000,000 varieties of Deliciosa, 1,000,000 varieties of Adansonii, 1,000,000 varieties of like, what? Like, what is with all these varieties, guys? Like, why are we being so lazy with the Monsteras? So, but Monsteras aren't really my thing, so hopefully, you know, we can get more like Mick Mittermeier's. Is that how you say his name? We can get more people like him in the field to conduct more studies. But I got this from my good friend First Floor Foliage, and it started way down here, and I recently cut it so that it could bush out again because it kind of melted when I was playing around with the mister. I misted it a little bit too much, and some things melted here and there. It used to be a lot more full, but you can see how far down it did go. It actually used to go like way down here, and then it lost some leaves. But now it's doing quite well up here. Look at all of those crazy, oh, look at that. It looks like a turtle chewed on some lettuce. Like, what? What even is nature doing? Ridiculous. My one and only Scindapsus, I forget what variety or cultivar this is, but I saw it at my local plant shop, and I'm like, ooh, that's beautiful. And I got it because it was like super silvery, super vibrant, and it's just been growing like a weed ever since. It grows like up here, like up there, like, look at that, it's down there. I think there's some over there. It's just everywhere, guys, everywhere. So I love when plants just take over. It's awesome. Over here in the corner, I wonder if he's getting enough light. We have an offset of my beautiful fuchsia flowered orchid that I got at the New York Botanical Garden a couple of years ago. We'll see if he flowers in here. That would be really cool if he did. Look at these roots. I think he's doing quite well in here. Look at that. See that nice white tip? Or green tip, I'm sorry. I'm so used to showing you guys anthuriums with the white tips. But yeah, let's see how he's doing. He's doing pretty good. I love it when they have like algae and stuff growing on them. They just look so wild and unkept. Unkept or unkempt? Or neither of those words. I don't know. We got some air plants that are mounted on this little stick here. Thought that looked pretty cool. We have this running Monstera. I believe it's in like an Adansonii. So I'm trying to get that to finish straight. I have a cutting of it that I'm growing up a moss pole in my grow tent. So I'm trying to get that one to mature. But for now, this one's just kind of living its best life, and I'll take cuttings from it. And it's just kind of like filling out for now. We got some more beautiful micans, some nice narrow ones here. That's really cool. What else do we got? We just got like things hiding in here, guys. This is a big old chunk. Big old anthurium chunk, guys. With 2 growth points. A leaf right there. And I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is, guys. I really don't. This, I believe, is a Lux hybrid I got from First Floor Foliage. That she made. Ooh, she just told me what it was. I just saw it the other day. Was it like Lux Ace Carla or oh god. I forget. Darn it, she just told me what it was. It was a really cool cross. I think she was the only one who did it. Shoot. But yeah, like, he loves it right here on the wall. Look at him. He's just growing on the wall right there. He loves it. And he's been kind of dwarfed right there. He's been staying this size, and I love that he's been staying this size. So I'm like, yes, stay that size, because that is great. I love it when they can just kind of like stay one size, and they're just so much more manageable. I love it. Love it, guys. Oh, right here. Oh, I saw the most pathetic looking, but yet most beautiful, most adorable philodendron Brazil at a Home Depot back in like 2021. And I just thought he was the most pathetic but adorable little thing. And he was like unrooted out of the pot. And I was like, oh, let me take you home and save you. And you know, he was like $5. He was on clearance. I was like, let me save you. And now, guys, I mean, that is the newest leaf, but he was growing. Look at him. Let's see where he goes. He goes all the way. He was all the way down there. And there's even some growing up there. So he's just taking over as well. So I'm very excited about him as well. So that is another success story. And he's just great. He just makes me smile. So love him. So even though I have, you know, my bougie plants, right over here I have my big old Spirit of Sancti and my Papillolaminum and my Majestic and my Doc Block and my Black Swan and all these crazy things, I still have my Brazil. That still makes me smile. Love this guy. Guys, the hairy Ficus villosa sheds leaves like crazy. It sheds leaves like a mother... like it's fall. It is fall. But yeah, do you see how it gets kind of bleached? So yeah, like, I don't know. It gets bleached up there, but these down... So it must love the deep shade. Do you see how it's so dark in there? But can you see... Oh, yeah, I see. You see how great it looks in there? So it loves it in the deep, darkness, but not so much way up there. But it's been growing up there, so like... I don't know, like, grow wherever you want, sir. But, you know, I mean, you have to face the consequences. Moving on, guys, Mr. Triangle making a comeback right there. So, wait a minute. Right there, if it wants to focus. Right there. And then look at this leaf. Look at this cute one. Wait, let me orient it. Right there. Do you recognize him? There he is. Hey, you! Oh, you were so great. I missed you. And guys, my friend, First Floor Foliage, hers is doing very well, and hers is a lot bigger than mine. And it was so nice to see the mature leaves again. I was like, oh, sir, I missed you so much. So I'm so glad this guy's doing well. Let's take a look at the chunk. How is the chunk doing? Should I get on my knees now? Let's get in there. Will it focus? Oh, we got a little root in there. Okay, all right. Okay. Just don't rot, sir. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Another guy that is just vining is this Burley Marks Fantasy. Right there. Look at that. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you get the full effect. He is going all the way up, guys. He's all the way up there. But I started him, let's see. Oh, guys, I started him way down there. All the way down there. So I might just cut him and then just start him back down there again and just keep having him fill out, all the empty spaces. I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Oh, I did have an Adansonii, a variegated Adansonii here, and then it kind of defoliated when the misters were running a little bit too much, and it kind of melted. So I took a top cutting. The top cutting's doing fine. It's in my grow tent. It's rooting out. It's doing great. Looking cute. And now I have this guy that's putting out a couple of growth points. So that's cute. Putting out some half moons, as they do. So, work. Moving back up here, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh, look, we gotta do some pruning every once in a while. Or not pruning, I don't know. Not weeding. Leafing? I don't know. Guys, even my hair manages to get in here. What a mess. Ugh. My branding is just taking over. Guys, this is a Burley Marks' Flame that somebody just gave to me, that a friend of mine just gave to me. It was so nice. It was one of those plants I just kept holding out for. I was like, I would love to have one, but not at that price. I just kept holding out. The price kept dropping. I was like, I'll keep holding out. And then finally, I held out long enough, and I got one for free. That's a gift, so it's great. And I got it as like a 1 or 2 leafer, and it's put out so many leaves. Put out like 3 or so leaves in the 2 months I've had it. Have I even had it 2 months? Maybe 6 weeks? I don't think I've had it that long, guys. And people say it grows so slow, so it must be really happy. I don't know what I'm doing to that thing. Then we have some chunks here, like, I don't know what he is. He got a little melted, but he's kind of cute. Like, you see that? He might be like a black swan dreg that I threw up here. Yeah, that leaf melted off, so let's take that off. I'll have the Roborock sweep that up. Oh, what is this? Guys, look at that. We'll have like a chunk here, and look how there's something growing right there. Do you see that? Wait. Oh, see that? So, like, you never really quite know, which I think is kind of fun. Moving up here, this is a cutting. Oh, wait a minute. A cutting of the Spirit of Sanctity, the big one that I showed you that's up there. That guy. So he hasn't been doing really anything. He's got like a leaf here that hasn't opened. He's got like 3 growth points that haven't really done anything since I've taken him and put him in here. He was in water, then I put him in here. Maybe I should put him back in water. I don't know. We'll see. What is this? Who are you? The frick? Oh, this is Black Swan. This is a Black Swan dreg. A rejected child. Oh, I have Margravia growing like all over the place in here. Those little guys. Those little guys in there. See those? They're cute. Here's a little Anthurium that was doing well over yonder, and then it melted, from the Great Flood a few weeks ago. And now it's over here doing okay, I guess. Update on the Shibarichii, the Equigenera Shibarichii. Yeah, the roots totally went to... So, yeah, we're starting over. So we'll see if he puts out any leaves in here. We'll just have to see. I want to show you guys. Look how gnarly these are with the algae growing on them. This is the Mycans, guys. It just looks like I plucked this out of the rainforest. I mean, I did. What else do we got here? More of the beautiful Brazil. Look at that. Oh, we got some Majestic, the Varicosum and Soderoy Philodendron. I actually made some money off this guy. I took some cuttings, some rooted cuttings, potted those up. They acclimated from 100% humidity to like 30%, like it was nothing. So these are just so great, guys. I can't recommend them enough. They are so hardy. Ugh. Let's see, what do we got hiding? Oh, we have these, what are these polka dot plants? Oh, what are those things, guys? Oh, I forget the name. Do you want to focus? I mean, you don't have to. I can't make you, but there you go. Oh, what is that, guys? Help me out. Is that polka dot? No, it's not polka dot. It was on tip of my tongue. Nerve plant. Nerve plant. It's nerve or nothing. What else we got here? What else? Oh, this is an interesting guy. This is a guy that I almost lost, but then I brought back to life. Because things in here that grow in moss tend to suffocate because it's just too humid. 100% humidity, not gonna work out. That's why people that grow in greenhouses, when they say, oh, here's the growing substrate that I use, here's the aeroid mix that I use or whatever, like, no, like that's not gonna work in 30% humidity, 50% humidity. If they got it growing in 90% humidity, like, no, that's not gonna work. So I actually had to repot this guy into a very free draining mix. And as you can see, he is rooting out pretty nicely in there, looks like. And yeah, he was a lot bigger, but now he's bouncing back. And he put out that nice leaf right there. So he is, that wait, I never actually said this name. Cerocampapense. Crossed with Pap, crossed with Tim Anderson Black. Oh yeah, kind of a mishmash mutt, if you will, but really pretty like metallic foliage. So I like this guy. I keep him around. Oh, this beautiful guy. I love him so much. This is my like secret gem that I feel like everyone should grow, but nobody does. This is Anthurium versicolor. This is one of the parents to the very popular and very sought after Anthurium circus peanuts, which is versicolor and dresslery crossed together. Everyone grows dresslery hybrids, but nobody seems to grow versicolor. And I would like to see if I can grow and get it to flower and create my own dresslery cross with versicolor and maybe get my own version of a circus peanuts. Because the story is Circus Peanuts was kind of like the Delta Forest, where it was just one seedling out of a whole batch. But it's like, well, where's the rest of the batch? Where are the other seedlings? You know what I'm saying? There's other Clarinervium crossed with Pedata radiatum, but there's only one Delta Forest. But there's other, you know what I'm saying? How there's only one Delta Forest, but there's tons of Clarinervium crossed with Pedata radiatum out there. So wouldn't you think it'd be the same thing with this guy? Where maybe there's only one Circus Peanuts, only one clone that's being passed around via cuttings, but you would think there'd be a lot more dresslery crossed with versicolor, but no. So is this guy, does he not flower often? What is the dealio, guys? So he is a little bit finicky to grow. He's got thin leaves. He's beautiful. I mean, that's where the Circus Peanuts gets like that silvery look, that metallic look. He only holds on to like 2-3 leaves at a time. I did get another one that I'm growing in the grow tent that has a little bit lower humidity, so we'll see how it acclimates to a little bit lower humidity. He loves it wet. This is the only Anthurium that's grown in moss that has done so well in here. So if you look down there, I mean, he is just, will it focus? Those roots are so happy. They love it in there. And he's doing great in this nice low light. He loves it, guys. Let me just show you all the beautiful iridescent colors in there. They get kind of washed out when the light gets too bright on it. Like if I make it darker like that. Oh yeah. Guys, look at that. Do you see that? Imagine walking in the rainforest and seeing this. Ugh. I hope I see beautiful things like this in Colombia. That would be amazing. I hope I get to show you guys amazing things in Colombia. Ugh. I just hope I get to show you guys the most amazing things. I cannot wait. All right, moving on. I did not miss this guy up here. He's a stunner. He's my only alocasia. This is my Alexandria alocasia Cortez. Frydek, or Michelitziana, I don't know. It's the variegated thing. Looking just fabuloso. Let me just pluck off this old stem. There we go. So yeah, look at it, just looking great, and it's planted in there, guys. It's not even. Is that a root? Or no, that's a weed. Or it's dead actually. Oh, that's dead. But guys, it's just planted right in there, and it does great. And it's happy. The variegation is beautiful. I got this as a gift, and I'm so happy. Look at that. One and only alocasia. Box checked off. The only alocasia I need in my life. It checks all the boxes. Like, listen, alocasias are beautiful. They're all beautiful, pretty much. Well, I'm not really a fan of like the ones that have like the crumpled up, like twisted leaves that look like they came out deformed. Like the black velvet variegated ones are really pretty, but this one, I mean, does it for me, you know? So I love it. I'm happy. I have a lot of Melanochrysum cuttings in here, so that's what these big leaves are. And one of these here is a glorious, which is Melanochrysum and varicosum? No, that's splendid. Melanochrysum and gloriosum. That's close. So one of them in here is glorious, and then I think I have a splendid in here somewhere. One of these, they look so similar when they're juvenile. But yeah, somewhere in here is splendid, glorious, and then Melanochrysum is, I think, this one. And then over here is another Melanochrysum. So yeah, I just put those in there to kind of fill it out, and we'll see what happens. I'd like to get some more jewel orchids. I used to have more in here. I'd like to get some more back in here because they are just so beautiful. Oh, geez, Jake. Move out. Yeah, that's a nice one. There are some ones that are even more beautiful than this one. No offense, sir, but yeah, that is really, really nice. So yeah, this guy's just kicking it right here. Let's see, how you doing, sir? How you doing? They tend to just like have no roots. But like they do just fine, so like I don't know. I mean, I guess he's just fine. I don't know. But then again, like his leaves are not opening, so maybe he's not. Maybe he's like dying. Maybe he's just like dying. Wait a minute. Do you want some water, sir? There. You'll live for another day or so. This thing is dead. We can take that off. All right, what else we got in here? Oh, also got this as a gift. It was a reverted something or another. I forget if it was like Mayoi or a golden dragon or I forget, some kind of philodendron. And I just threw it back here, just kind of like, hey, like, because nothing down here really grows. I'm like, hey, can a philodendron grow down here? And sure enough, it took very well. Look at that. Check it out. Oh yeah, oh that big chunk there's a glorious. So oh yeah, so this is glorious. That's glorious right there. So yeah, this is all glorious. But yeah, guys, I needed something that was going to grow in this dark corner, and this guy fit the bill. So that's great. So now I just need something that can grow in this dark corner here. So some kind of philo or something. I put in another reject black swan down here that just never really grew. That guy is like a year and a half old at this point. Still that size, so we'll see if he makes it down there. This guy, this is also a black swan. Still a reject, you know, because he was only this size this whole time in my grow tent, so I just threw him in here. I didn't sell him because, you know, to me, like, he wasn't that big. He also looked a little bit too just like a crystallinum hybrid, and I was like, well, at this point, like, he's not that. I keep spitting, guys, I'm sorry, I'm parched. I gotta drink water. So I'm as parched as the jewel orchid. Hold on, wait, hold on. I put this guy in here and he just whips out this big old whomper. You beast. Within literally like a week, he's already outgrown this terrarium. Whoops. So yeah, guys, they grow up so fast. They grow up so freaking fast. But yeah, what I was gonna say was he looked too much like a crystallinum hybrid. Also, to sell him at this size, I was like, well, I don't, you know, at that point, I don't really want to sell him. Because this is also a black swan, S1 seedling. See the difference? Like that is something I want people to have. You know, not so much this. But he's flowering, so we'll create some S2 seedlings pretty soon. And S2 just means like a self-pollinated seedling crossed with itself, so a second generation. Okay, moving a little bit deeper into the labyrinth. In there is another Monstera. It's a tiny Monstera that has the potential to get big, but usually it just kind of like shingles. It's usually sold as Monstera SP Black Velvet. I got it in a trade. It has a name. I forgot what the name is. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Hold on. The guy just told me what it was. Oh! Plant Drew on Instagram, who knows a lot about Monstera. He said it's a form of Oreopinata. Monstera Oreopinata. You see that right there? And it's like, quote unquote, velvety. It's like kind of matte, you know, like not velvety like an Anthurium, like this. You know, a little bit more matte. But for a Monstera, yeah, I would say it's velvety. Like, can I get in there and show you guys? So he doesn't look like much. Wait, can he focus? Doesn't look like much. But where is he going? Where is he? There he is. He's going up. So hopefully he'll just kind of go up, 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 and then just keep going up, and then sprout up there on top. Maybe get a fenestration at some point. We'll just have to see. Another god that's been in here for so long, since I think the very beginning, is this guy. Who are you? Forgetty Eye. I forgot about you. I literally forget I have him. I forget about him all the time, but I love this guy. He's just great. Like, he never complains. He flowers here too. Like, I could make hybrids with him. You know, if I can remember to collect the pollen, I could. Look at that big old leaf that came in. But you know what's weird? It's like he put out this big leaf in this dark, dark corner, and then he put out this tiny leaf, which, I mean, it might still be getting bigger, but I haven't seen it get bigger. So, like, it may have stalled. I don't know. But guys, he has literally just he's like planted in there, and his stalk goes, like, do you see that? His stalk is just, like, in there. Like, he looks like he's growing in the rainforest, because that's what this is. And at this point, guys, you might be able to see, like, a lot of the planted areas, like the pots and stuff, like back here, I really can't use them anymore because they're just kind of not really in areas that get enough light. Like, there's one back there. I can't really use those areas anymore. Oh, God. Because, yeah, they just don't really get enough light. I also put some cuttings down here of the Seleginella. I used to have so much. When I tell you guys, it was just a dream of Seleginella over here, just like a basket just coming down, like pouring down like a freaking Niagara Falls, like over there. But yeah, I had to, you know, cut it back because it was blocking light and stuff. And I put some down here. Not all of it made it. Some of it's making it. Some of it's staying green. So we'll see if it, you know, kind of trails and fills out. So we'll see if it kind of fills out. We got some moss down here. Some moss does well, like that moss there. Then some moss just kind of dies, like that moss. Let's see. Like, did I miss anything? I'm sure I missed things in here, guys. Guys, did I miss anything? Did you see something where you were like, oh, Jake, you missed something? Guys, show me the timestamp of the thing that I missed. What did I miss? Oh, guys. I bet you guys were all about to say this one. Wait, oh my God, that scared me. It's 12 o'clock. Oh, God, you fucker. Oh my God, you scared me. Okay. And this is varicosum Amazon sunset philodendron. Look at the red. This is like my 5th time trying varicosum. I just love it, but I freaking hate it. It's so hard to freaking grow. Frick. I'm trying not to swear so I can keep monetizing YouTube. So yeah, there it is, and we'll just see if it grows. I don't know. I don't give a damn. I don't even like plants anymore. Screw plants. Who even likes plants? I'm just gonna torch this whole thing. Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna torch this whole thing. Ready? Can you imagine? Plant Gift for Life just like destroys everything, and that's the last video. So what was that it? Did I miss anything, guys? I'm sure I freaking did. I'm sure there's something down there like, don't forget about me. Oh, I forgot about you. It's nothing really. It's just like these philodendron. Wait. Jake, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Philodendron. Yeah, it's nothing, guys. Don't get too excited. Philodendron, Linhanonia. It died back, trying to come back. I might take these out and put them in my prop box because they don't seem to be liking it in here. I don't know why, so we'll see. But I think that's it, guys. Let me close this and let me show you guys one more time. Squeaky ass floor from top. And we're gonna pan down, all dramatic. Ooh, don't look at the mess. Wait, hold on. Oh, don't look at the mess. Don't look at the mess. Don't look at the mess. Yeah. Oh, don't look at the mess. Yeah. So thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and share on Instagram and tell your friends and all that good stuff. Love you all for watching. And oh, wait, nope. Don't look at the mess. Don't look at all of this mess. Don't look at all of it. Stop looking at it, guys. Stop looking at it. Wait, hold on. Let's get it out of frame. Okay. Thank you all so much. Please like and subscribe and follow this hot mess for more. I have merchandise coming out very soon, so stay tuned for that. Oh, hold on. Can I get my beautiful face back in the shot? And my beautiful Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, honey, Niagara Falls. Anyone been to Niagara Falls? If you've been to Niagara Falls, let your boy know. Let me know how it was. And did you go over Niagara Falls in a barrel? Let me know if you did that. Let me know how it was. Was it fun? All right, guys. It's 12 o'clock. It's time for lunch. All right. I will see you guys next week. Peace out. This has been Jake, also known as Blank A for Life. Bye-bye.